Hello. I got a lot in my inventory. Let's deal with that, shall we? Autumn metal. So yeah, yesterday I did stream quickly. It was a short, unnarrated stream. That's just how it had to be. And I got everything done during said stream. Turnips went down in price, so I didn't have to sell. I got the metal from Tortimer. I checked the dump. I looked for Gulliver, who's here now. And I bought the stuff from the store. Now, Sahara's also here today. Not that that matters. It is important, but it's not super important. But yeah, nothing major yesterday. We got the medal from the event, and that's that. So we're now good until the 6th or 7th? One of those days. We have 2 weeks before the next thing, and that's the Harvest Moon. That's a 3-hour period of time. Yeah, from like 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's the next thing we're looking for. And then there's another thing the week after. And then I think like the Halloween candy starts getting sold. I think it's only sold for the last, like, I don't know, 2 weeks? I think it's from the 15th onwards. Also, it was not raining yesterday, right? I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but no, it was not. Maybe it, like, has to be, like, sunny for the sports fair. That's potentially a thing. Anyway, last night, they had the RGG Summit, the Ryoga Gotoku Summit. I'm a big fan of the Yakuza series. If that's not been made clear, I guess there's nothing going to be here because of the turnip, so that makes sense. Who cares? It's fine. But they announced Kiwami 3, which was kind of expected because it kind of got leaked the week before. But then they showed some other stuff. You know, I was like, oh, Kiwami 3, I don't know about that. Do I need to, like, actually play this when it comes out, or I'll play it after? But they showed there's some extra stuff, and yeah, I'm like, ooh, maybe I need to, maybe I need to consider this more, you know? So, I mean, I was happy. They changed they changed some characters, which that's what I have to say to that. I don't really care about Amazaki or the other one. I don't think that one bugs me as much. Rikia being changed is that one kind of hurts. That's the only thing. I'm not, like, I don't know. It's I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so real quick, we're gonna just check the catalog. So furniture is now at $4.79. Clothing is still at the same. Okay, so I did buy all the shirts yesterday. Wasn't super clear on which ones I needed, and if I needed any. I had a feeling I didn't need any, but just wanted to double check. So yeah, chain gain's not something, dice is not something, 6-ball obviously isn't something, ski. Yep. Okay, that'll be like 2K, almost. Nice. Nice. Anyway, yeah, so Kwame, February next year. Cool. Cool. I might have to clear the calendar. Might be the move. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it's like full price, but it does come with, like, you know, Dark Ties thing with Mine, and that's like it was called a Gaiden by them in Japanese, so that like suggests that it's like a decent length. So like that's like that could be nuts. I don't know how long it will be, but like that alone could be pretty good. I know a lot of, I'm loving seeing all the reactions to it because there's so many people that love Mine and Daigo, and it's fun to just see those fans like just freaking out. I was freaking out. I was like, "What? This is real? This is what we're getting next?" I'm all for it. I'm just shocked that this is what we got. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting to watch. The presentation was way too long though. The summit was like an hour and a half. And at that point I was like, I kind of want to stop. But then it was like, oh wait, no, we're going to give you the details now after the next presentation. That one was only half an hour long and it was way better because it was just like telling you what's up and it showed the trailers again, which is like, bro, I already saw this. Come on. Anyway, so yeah. So we got the Far Out shirt. That is new. And to this, I could say Far Out. You know, like that's a valid reaction to getting a new shirt. I should have actually checked the catalog first, but whatever. Actually, no, I think this is fine. So if we go here, now we're gonna get the catalog out. Obviously, furniture should not change. This should now be $225, and it is. Cool. No way. What? What? No way. What? What's this? What? It's peak. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Where did my calculator? Where is it? It still has the number. I didn't update my spreadsheet with it. 3741000. That's what I'm claiming. 29 inventories of turnips. That's the claim. It's not the 6.1 mil last week or the 5 mil the week before, but it's certainly better than the 2.6 the week before then. And the 4.9. I didn't even sell all that, so this will be better than that week. I was like, there's no way it's happening, but it just happened. That's wild. Life hits you fast. Okay, do I have room for like, okay, now I gotta make this work. I've been playing Arceus, but I didn't get to play too much of Arceus yesterday because I was watching the Direct and Summit. I played for like an hour, and then I watched that for like 2 hours, and I played for like another hour and a bit. I'm like so close to being done like the story, I think. I literally stopped like in the middle of it. It's kind of ridiculous. You know, like imagine you're playing a Pokemon game and you're like, oh, I got the legendary. I'm gonna go get the other legendary. And you're like, I'll do it tomorrow. Like, what? That's crazy talk. Also, that's not spoilers. Come on. No spoilers there. That's just like expected. Shout out to Dialga. That's what I'm saying. Okay, hold up. Let me cook. 86 times 100 times 15 times 5. No. What am I doing? At 688. Yeah, okay. 688 times 100 times 5. Okay. 688 times 100 times 8? 8 is 550/40, so that's not gonna work. Okay, so we can sell 7 at a time. Better than nothing. What a shocking turn of events. I'm dumbfounded. Biblical levels of greed here. Like, what do you mean? It's like I had 6 weeks of garbage, which made no sense, and then it's like, okay, spike. You know, I got 2 spikes who knows, because the raffle, decrease, spike, spike, decrease, spike, 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 spike. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a lot of time to buy turnips this weekend, and it's also a raffle week, so I'm like, ooh, I don't know. But now it's like, ooh, what if it was 5 in a row? That's where I'm going right now. What if it was actually... Okay, so we're going to drop the rest of the money down here. Now, based on the amount of money it is, I can actually just pick like all that up and then not worry about the 43k. So boom, there's 15k right there. When I say 15k, I mean 15 bags, which is not 15k. It's 450k. Nice try, me. But basically, I'm just going to quickly restore the money to this acre. 2 inventories should do that. And when I say 2 inventories, I mean selling a single inventory. 2 trips to the store will get me the money. So I guess it's good that I moved some of the turnips on Monday. I guess if I moved more, it might make today a little bit smoother, but fine. You know, at the end of the day, it's fine. Okay, I dropped not enough. Let's try that again. Okay, cool, 7. Alright, so where did I use money? I did not mark this down this week. I used it in a big acre. Where else? There's somewhere else I used it. I guess I went like... I did like I think I did 15 here. And then it was like 3 here or whatever. 3 down here somewhere. And then I moved some from somewhere else. Was it there? Where did I buy? Why am I confused? This is why I was like trying to highlight places I used money so it was easier. Because like I bought a decent amount here, I bought a bunch here. Like I bought 29. If I'm saying 15 here and I bought like 6 here, that's like 21. So I guess like maybe it's not that much more that I have to worry about, but I'm also like, I don't know. Okay, so congrats. This acre's now back to normal. That was easy. Okay, so I mean, I'm gonna have to do a couple streams here. I'm trying to think. I think I'll do one in the afternoon. Because I do have some things I have to do tonight. So I guess it'll be like, do this in the afternoon. Eat. Do those other things. Something like that. I guess that means I'll sell the turnips in the lost and found. Can I get a calculator? 6 times 100 times 6 plus 74k. Yeah, wait. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is too much money. I can only sell 6. Mistakes were made. It's okay, we'll just do an weird number. It'll be fine eventually. Okay, so that's 1 acre I dealt with. Actually, wait, I could fix this still, right? I was gonna deposit, but I can, like, probably wait. Like, if I do all the money stuff now, we'll be better off. So yeah, I did take a lot of money from this acre. Which is fine. Okay, now I have 30k left over, so I can easily sell 7 again. No problemo. But yeah, I like to do the harder work first. Because then when I stream later, it's like, oh, I've already used my brain. Now I can just do the rest, you know? But yeah, I'll get a decent amount down now. I don't know how much, to be honest. And then we'll go from there and get this done today. I'm actually shocked, though. What are the chances? 4 spikes in a row. I've never seen this. I mean, yeah, this is the first time I've seen this. I believe I've mentioned it a couple times. But yeah, there was 3 spikes early on that I had all back-to-back. But those were also surrounded by raffles. Like, you know, so I have no idea if anything happened outside of those. It's possible we had 4 or 5 spikes in a row then. Actually, it went my first spike, then it was a raffle week, so I don't know what happened. Then there was 3 spikes and then a raffle, so I don't know. So technically that could have been like 5 or 6 in a row if those two were both spikes. But I mean, this is the first time we were actually seeing and recording that many spikes all together in a row like that. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm just kind of like moving every inventory from the museum as I drop the money. This acre, obviously, down here will be a little different. Deal with that later. Okay, so this one's good. That one, we've got our 40 back there. I think I took from... I didn't take from there. Okay, where did I take from then? Am I confused? I mean, I've already dropped essentially like almost 3 inventories. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Where did I buy from? I'm so confused. There's still 2 bags here. So where did I bring them from? I mean, this acre's obviously empty. This one needs some work for sure. And I think I've moved all the turnips from this acre, so yeah, we don't have a reason to come back here. Except those 3, but that's fine. Somebody tell that grasshopper to chill out. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go grab those 2 bags here. Okay, there's still more turnips there. I'm so confused. Maybe I can review the footage off stream just to make sure I have the right idea. It's not the worst idea, honestly. There's 1 more inventory here. This is crazy though. I was not expecting it. So I mean, like, yeah, if I woke up a little bit earlier, I could have maybe got more money in, but the price wasn't even that good. So I mean, like, almost hitting 4 mil off at 86. I think that's good enough. Let's be real. Of course, it could be better. It can always be better, but I think it's good enough. Guess I can deposit this right now. I'm trying to okay, so I know, yeah. 1 money bag I used for red, and that should go back into one of my envelopes. That's a thing. Okay, so again, we're like looking at almost 4 mil, so I think it's like we're up 25-ish mil, probably. Okay, it's not this acre. Like, have I almost replenished all the money, or am I crazy? I mean, I put probably like 2 mil here. And And if I put 3 to 4 inventories elsewhere, then that is, yeah, that's what we're looking at, basically. Sure. Why not, hey? Okay, so I did just redo how I was dropping money in this acre. I'm gonna try to like carve that out first. Obviously, I could take like full inventories and drop them, but with this distance, I don't know if it's worth it. Probably not. So I'll just do some trips and clear that acre out a bit. But yeah, wow, okay, so yeah, 25 mil. We have 317 mil in the bank at the moment. So if you added 2 on that, that's already 337. We'll hit 340 in the bank. Probably, I think. So we'll have at least a third in the bank. Obviously, not obviously, but obviously, we have a third already, but it's not in the bank, right? It's all the money I have outside. So to be over that in the bank, cool. Also, this probably sets us up like in a good position for the next spike. Like, I could hit 400 mil soon. Potentially. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think how long this will take. I probably bought for about like 2 hours, right? It wasn't much longer than that this weekend. Last weekend it was longer, right? Yeah, because I got like 6 mil. This one was like shorter. So maybe this won't take that long. Right? Like I'm already making progress, so yeah, maybe I can. I'll figure things out. I'm gonna figure things out. I have time. I'm not too worried. I'm just trying to like map out the time in my head, so we're all good. But yeah, I'll be back in, you know, about 3 to 4 hours. We'll get this done. I guess the other thing is I am selling 7 bunches of turnips at once, so it's not like I'm only selling 5. I do sell faster this way. And most of the turnips are now at the store, apart from this 1 acre, obviously. So basically, I just used like this big line. Crazy though. So yeah, I'm still thinking about this Sunday. I'm not, like, there's a lot of factors, right? Like, I might be late. I won't have a lot of time necessarily, or any, I don't know. And if the price is not great, it's like, Oh, and then there's the raffle, so... Like, if the price was really good and I had some time, yeah, I'd probably buy a couple inventories, just in case it's another spike. But I don't know if I want to go too hard with a raffle week. Although the raffle is not on a Monday, so that is the redeeming factor. Because if it's a Monday, then it can decrease the first day, and I won't necessarily know unless I really think about it. And I'd rather not do that. I'd rather just know. So as long as Monday's fine, it's good. Although, what day is the raffle again? The raffle's a Wednesday. Now, not that this has any bearing on reality, but if we look at when I've had spikes, at least seen spikes, I don't think I've never seen a spike on a Friday. So Fridays are not... Why do I have Friday gold? That does not make any sense. Anyway, yeah, so there's 2 weeks where there's been raffles on Friday, and I don't know what those weeks were. And there's also been a week where it's been closed, but I already got the spike. That's why I closed it. So yeah, I've never seen a spike on a Friday. On Thursday, I like to go out of order for some reason. I've seen 3 spikes on Thursdays, and one of those has been there's also been a raffle week, and I don't know what happened that week. So far, like, Friday has 0, but there's been 2 raffles. Thursday has one raffle, and we've had 3 spikes otherwise. Now, Wednesday's a popular day. Alright, Wednesday we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've seen 5 spikes on Wednesday, and there's been a raffle day where it's been a spike, and we don't know what happened that week. Tuesday is not a good day. We've only seen 2 spikes on Tuesdays. We've never seen a raffle on Tuesdays. So we know that it's only been 2 Tuesday spikes, and one of them was last week, and the other one was in July. So that's been like more of a recent thing. Now Monday is actually the most popular day for spikes. There's one spike that I saw, but I did not purchase any that week. So that's 1, and then it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 Monday spikes with 2 raffles. And both of those weeks it was decreasing. I also did not really buy on those weeks. The 2 Monday spikes, I was like, nah, we ain't doing this. So that was cool. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to, like, create some space for money. So maybe I'll do a little bit of money dropping now. If I can have all the money dropped by the end of this stream, that's kind of a nice goal. Like I said, it's good to have that stuff done. And then not have to think about it, then just say like, oh yeah, I just have to sell off this stuff and just go to the post office at lunch. I'm pretty happy with how things are going lately. I mean, 4 spikes in a row is obviously very, very nice. If I go to my working, no, that's not that page, this page. Okay, let me just drop some stuff real quick. I guess like 1 bag's enough. Okay, so yeah, we'll just try to replicate what I did before. I'll leave some turnips to basically outline it, so it's a little easier. Okay, so yeah, I mean, August. Okay, well, it's like... If we look at... I had those 2 spikes back to back with August 13th and August 18th, where it was 38 mil and 50 mil in profit. That was where I spent the most money I ever did, and I spent like 7.2 mil in a single week. Or 7.1 something, right? So that's 87 mil in 2 weeks. But if you look at these past 3 weeks, we're at 80 mil from the past 3 weeks. And then there's going to be today, and you throw another, like, what, 25 on that? And I'm like, where is that? That's probably like 106 mil that we're looking at now. So, like, yeah, 100 mil in a month is basically what I'm saying there. Now, obviously, that's 4 spikes in a row, and we've never seen that before. But hey, it's still 106 mil in a month. That means, like, if you had that, but with bigger numbers, you could easily do this in, like, a shorter amount of time. But again, I've said it many times before, it's not, like, if you're playing this in real time, you basically have to say, hey, I just need to be able to drop all this time out of my week, whenever. I'm like, yeah, you know what, I got screwed the other week. I had plans on the Tuesday, and I said, oh, what are the chances of it being on Tuesday? And then it happened on Tuesday, and I couldn't sell everything. So, you know, it happens, but, like, that's why, like, you know, the more you buy, the more you risk a situation like that where you don't have enough time to actually sell them. That's why I try not to do too much, because I think that's overkill. Selected too many, but honestly, who cares? Okay, so that acre's looking like it's almost there. Good stuff. Yeah, anyway. I think I still have, like, 1 inventory by the museum. I don't want to move that before I end this stream. We're, like, 32 minutes in, so I don't have, like, too much time left. But yeah, I feel like... What day was, the day? 21st? I was 2 hours on the nose. But that's 2 hours doing other stuff as well. So, I mean, if I'm already spending like half an hour, 40 minutes selling, then yeah, we probably have like an hour and a half tops later. It's not too shabby. Again, anything like getting it done in pieces like this, it is nice. Obviously, you don't have that luxury when buying, because if you reload the game, like, you've just reset the pattern, which could, or, you know, that might not be good, it might be bad, who cares? Doesn't matter too much, honestly. I mean, it's only ever 50% or 60%, so it's not like it changes things that much, but probably still enough to make a difference. Okay, so, like, that's... I think, like... I could do this, maybe. Yeah, I feel like previous weeks I've sold, like, the easier stuff by the store earlier. But I'm trying to, like, really focus on the further stuff, so then, like, later it's just gonna be me running back and forth, basically. I'm still shocked that this even happened, though. Crazy times. I don't know, I guess, I mean, I thought, you know, like, if I could get 6 week dry period, you know, if I could get that, in theory, I could get a 6 week spike, like, 6 weeks of spikes. Like I said, we're gonna be at like 106 mil in these 4 weeks. Like, we've got a lot lately. I mean, spending more, obviously, like, consistently spending and then just having better luck. Big diff. But it's not just, like, any one thing, you know? Like, we could have spikes all the time, but if I was only putting 2 mil in, we're not gonna see these numbers. So, yeah, there's a lot that got into this success, you know? Not just like, oh, buy turnips and you're good. No, you need to plan. But yeah, I guess I don't know. I might not have enough time for Arceus tonight. Trying to make more progress. Also, yeah, I have no idea how long that game's gonna take. Like, how long to beat says 80 hours or something. I'm like, is that real? Is it really gonna be that long for a completionist? I'm at like 26 hours now, and I feel like I've done a really good job, but I also don't know how many Pokemon are in the game, so, that'll be revealed later, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if they ever give you a total number, or if they're just like, here's what you have. But to be fair, I have, like, fully researched a lot of things. I'm, like, rank 8. I'm almost rank 9. Like, I feel like I have a decent amount of points. I don't know, like, how many points you need to hit 10. The jump from, like, 8 to 9 is large. It's possible I could get that done quickly before I go and finish the thing. Tempting. I'm trying to, like, do, like, all these side quests, but some of them I'm like, what do you want? Yeah, some of them are legit confusing. Actually, no, they're not that bad. I don't think confusing is the right word. Most of them, I guess, aren't too bad. There's the one where you have to, like, collect 100 medicinal leeks, and it's like, I have 60 of these. What do you mean? I've been working on that slowly. I feel like some of the quests just don't show up. I also haven't, like, looked too hard at, like, the numbers for the quest to see, like, which ones I have or not, or if I'm missing them. But it's like, you need to catch something to then make it show up. So, like, if I miss something in an area, then, you know, I don't know. But yeah, maybe I'll do some cleanup first, then continue on. I'm not sure if it lets me go and do other stuff, or it's like, nah, you gotta go do this thing now. You can't leave unless you do this thing. We'll see. We'll see where it's at. Also, I really need to work on the storage thing on my computer. Like I've said, I have like 500 gigs of stream footage now. I have my main drive for my computer, and then I do have a second drive. I have an NVMe SSD, which is pretty nice. I like that. That's for my main drive. It's only like a gig, right? I think. And then I just have like a regular 2 gig SSD for storage. But that's like full, and I don't have enough room on it for my footage. I'm trying to keep it all just in case. I mean, I guess I could just delete it, but I want to make sure nothing goes wrong. I do have like... I have uploaded basically everything to YouTube, just privately. It's not released for the public yet. I swear I'm gonna do that soon. I kept saying that with like New Horizons, but I didn't start doing that until after I finished the stream, like actually doing everything. And that was like a fun couple. That was like a fun week where I would just like be doing that, making sure everything got uploaded in order. It was quite the endeavor. So if I do that earlier, it won't be as bad. Like, everything's mostly uploaded. I've had to edit a couple videos. I think there's one I edited, but I have to actually re-edit it, so that's annoying. So, I'll do that. But, yeah, then I'll have to... We'll get there. We're getting there. It's gonna be soon, I swear. I keep saying that. Because I know sometimes people miss streams. They're like, oh, are you uploading these? I'm like, I will. Eventually. Just be patient. Very, very patient. I mean, it's very easy for me to just be like, oh, I'll do a month, then I'll do another month. But I kind of want to like just get everything and then be caught up, and then every couple weeks or month I would like put the rest up. I don't know. Or I could do it every couple days. I don't really know what's good. Not like too concerned about engagement or like the algorithm. It's just like, let me just put everything up there so it's there. So that everyone can see the journey. Okay, that's 4. Let's grab these 3 before I forget about them. Yeah, I think we've made a good dent. We're like 40 minutes in. I'll do like 5-10 minutes more probably. And then yeah, I'll come back later and see how long it takes to get the rest done. But like, yeah, huge. Honestly, not gonna see me complaining about more money. We're like finally at the point where it's like I have enough money where it's like I feel like I'm making progress, you know? I've complained about this in the past, like back before I had even 100 mil. It was like I felt like I was just fighting to make progress to like get a dent in. But like we're over a third of the way there now. Like it feels like we're making progress. Hello. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. I would say maybe better than all right. Maybe good. Maybe? I don't know. How are you doing? And I forgot how much I stuffed this acre full of turnips. They're like everywhere, hidden. So you can barely see some of them. I gotta be careful not to miss any, because that would be embarrassing. The stream's going fine. I got a spike today, so I'm selling my turnips. We're making money. It's the best thing that can happen for like during a week here, I think. I do buy the turnips most weeks. So any week I get a spike is a nice thing. Unless I didn't buy turnips, and that's not a nice thing. But it's been a long time since I haven't bought anything, to be honest. I don't remember the last time that happened. Too far. I do stream other games. Occasionally. But recently, basically just Animal Crossing. If you want like the gist of my streaming, I did New Horizons for 4 years, basically every day until like the end, where I did it like every 5 days. Sorry, I did 5 days a week rather than every day. I've also done like some quick playthroughs or like New Game Plus playthroughs of games that I've already played for like the achievements or trophies in them, and sometimes I like stream those. Like I don't know, but I've done some of the Souls games. I did like one of the Horizon games, I think, just a New Game Plus run. I think I did Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I did Hollow Knight. Like, yeah, there's a couple games that I've like replayed and just kind of like sped my way through on stream. But usually Animal Crossing. Well, it's the most consistent thing. there anything there? No? Okay, cool. I think there's probably one. No, there isn't one? Okay, whatever. Sure. Sure. Would be nice. Would be nice. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't promote myself a lot, so I feel like I'd have to get incredibly lucky for that to happen. But you know what? I'll take the good wishes. Would be fun. Would be nice. How long I've been into streaming? I gotta think about that one. When was like the first time I streamed? Talia? I don't know if I know that one. Do I know that one? Which one is that? Oh, it's that one. No, I don't. No, I haven't played that. I think I've looked at it once or twice. I'm trying to think, like, when I first started streaming. I don't know if that's, like, on Twitch somewhere. At least 10 years ago. I would probably say around 10 years ago. But, like, it's not been, like, it was only consistent, like, 5 years ago? Like, before I would, like, stream a couple things every now and then. Nothing, like, too crazy. But then with New Horizons, I was like, you know what? Let's just stream this every day. Like, when I first started playing, I was like, yeah, I want to stream this and then get it on day one and then just, like, go crazy. I wasn't even, like, playing it to complete it. I was just like, oh, man, there's a new Animal Crossing. I'm going to start streaming again. That'll be fun. I ordered, like, a capture card and I got a better one. I had, like, older ones before. And then, yeah, then I just started streaming every day. And then I was like, let's try to complete this thing. And then I tried, and it took 4 years. It's quite the endeavor. I do have, like, a video where I went over, like, how long that took and, like, the kind of things that I had to do for that. I was, like, I kind of wish I did, like, a better, like, I wish I made a video being like, I completed New Horizons and this is what I had to do. But I just felt like by that point it was too much work to even think about, like, writing a script for that. Why don't I use any customized stuff? I'm lazy. Customize, like, what? Like, alerts? Or, like, I used to do alerts, like, way back when I was like, nah, let's not do that. That's a lot. Like I said, I do this just so it's like I am logo, banner, emotes. Oh, man. I am not a fan of overlays. I don't know, I am and I'm not. I used to do overlays, but now I'm just like, just put the game there. I don't know. I don't know if I'm, like, fully committed to it. Also, like, do I even get emotes as, like, a nobody? I thought you needed subs for emotes, but maybe, like, everyone gets, like, a couple? I don't know. I know there's, like, emote slots, and it's based on sub count. Or at least that's how it used to be, I think. I've kind of wanted to upgrade, like, update my logo or banner, but it's just like, eh. As for VTubers, I don't know. I don't think I have enough. The amount of time it would take for me to, like, write something that could be, like, commissionable and then I would like, I just don't think it's happening. Also, I'd like something probably that was, like, skeletal. I like skeletons. cute little skeleton could be cool. But then like, what if he just looks like Sans? And then it's like, hey, here's my Sans OC. Like, that's not happening. Oh, you do graphics. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know what I would want, and I don't want to like ask someone to do something and then not know what I want and then waste their time. That's kind of why I've never really pursued it. If you want to like send me some of it, I could take a look. I do have to wrap up the stream probably right now, actually. Like, I don't have much time left. This is just like a quick, like normally this would have been like a 10-minute stream maybe, but I got a spike, so I have to start selling. But I only have like so much time right now, so maybe I can sell like one more inventory and then wrap up. But if you do want to send some of that, I could take a look. Okay, we're up to 325 in the bank. We started at like 316, almost 317, so we're like almost up 10 in the bank. You've definitely dealt with 10 though. And again, I've been dealing with the further away turnips today. So I like to start with. The rest of the turnips are by the store, so that'll be faster to sell. I won't have to run as much between inventories. But yeah, this acre's like looking pretty good. So that's probably a good end point for today. I mean, we still have less than half of it to go, and then everything that's up here. So yeah, we're probably looking another hour and a half, I guess. I mean, I'm 52 minutes in. If I was doing all the dailies and blah 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 blah, then like, yeah, sure, I've sold for like 45 minutes. So maybe like an hour and 20, hour and a half, and we should be done, hopefully. I don't usually give those out. Can you just like DM on Twitch? Is that a thing? I know that's a thing that's happened in the past, but I don't typically give my stuff out otherwise. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up after this inventory. So we're like basically we're almost 10 mil in the bank, and I've dropped probably like 3, so I think we're at least halfway maybe. Anyway, I don't have any more time, so I'm gonna get out of here now. I got one new shirt today. Technically, I only cataloged the autumn metal today, but we got that yesterday. Oliver was here, but he didn't give us anything new. And I got the Far Out shirt today, so that's another new shirt. That's pretty cool. Happy about that. And we got our 4th spike in a row, which is insane. So by the end of today, we should be up like 106 mil in the last month from these 4 spikes. And that'll be pretty cool. Anyway, I'm out. I'll be back later to sell the rest. And yeah, I'll take it from there. Bye.